Hey guys and gals, welcome to another Courseplay tutorial. In this lesson I'm going to show you the fill bucket and unload bucket feature, which is good for scooping up silage in the bunkers and dumping them either in the BGAs or trailers. And this also works for anything that you have, like you can do manure. You can do, I think the only thing you can actually scoop is manure and silage. I'm sure you could set it up to do it for like other things, like if you have a map that has stacks of hay and whatnot. So it's pretty much anything you can scoop in and unload, so it's a pretty neat feature. It's pretty advanced, there's a lot going on, so try to pay attention to what's going on. I had quite a bit of trouble in the beginning because I went on the Courseplay website and read the documentation, and some of it was unclear, so I got most of it down, half of it, and the other half I didn't realize I missed it. So I saw a German tutorial on it. I've picked it up visually, so I kind of figured it out, so I'll show you guys. So what we need to do, I like to hit the F1 key, and you'll see why in a second why I do that. And we're going to go down here, fill an empty shovel. Okay, start recording, and I'm going to pull up until I start to see the fill level of the bunker. So about right there. I'm going to pause it, or I always think that's pause, but that's set waypoint, the P button with the square. Excuse me. Now what I do is bring down the bucket to about what it looks like for scooping, so that should be good. And then I'm going to go over here to let me clear these out, this was from earlier. Click on the loading position, click on this guy, it's going to get OK, green. And then now what you do is just drive forward. And what we're going to do is go all the way to the end of this silo. Excuse me. And we're going to stop on the end. About right there. And then what we're going to do is set the other waypoint. You can turn off F1 now. So basically those two waypoints, what that is letting Courseplay know is in between those is it's telling it there's a fillable resource there, so just keep collecting on there until it's empty pretty much. So alrighty, now what we need to do is bring up our arm and our shovel. I go as high, I go all the way up to the top, and then I'll set this as the transport position. Okay. And then we gotta hit reverse, and we're gonna go in reverse. Yeah, there's quite a few steps, so I didn't get the right off the bat. I didn't get the different positions of the shovels right off. So I'm gonna back up. Yeah, we'll stop here. Go forward. And now, to make this actually work with the BGA, use the one on the left. The one on the right, for some reason, Courseplay does not detect it as, doesn't detect a trigger on it, so you'll have to come over here to the left one to actually make it work. And then we'll hit the waypoint again. And now what we do is bring down the bucket a little bit, or the arm a little bit, which this is called pre-unloading position. We'll click OK. And now we'll just dump it like normal. And we'll set that as the unload position. OK. Now we can bring this guy back up. Now what we need to do, another step, is back up. Okay. Now we'll go forward. And we'll go back to right about where the start point was. And we'll hit stop. So it's pretty much set there. And now all we have to do is make sure four-wheel drive's on, which it is, and then we'll hit drive course. And once it gets over here, it's going to drop its bucket and arm because that's the way we set it. And it's going to scoop some up, and once it gets full, it's going to back up. It's got its loading position there, the arms all the way up. And once it starts to go forward, it's going to get in its pre-unload position, so it might drop down a little bit. You'll see here. There we go. So just keep in mind to always go to the left little BGA part here, and it might bump into it. It always does. And then unload. And then when it's done, it's going to go into its transport position and back up. And it should back up and then go start all over again. I'll jump out. So yeah guys, that's the load the shovel and unload it into either the BGA or a trailer. And I'll show you the trailer here in a second. But just guys, keep in mind, for some reason Courseplay doesn't detect this guy on the right. Go to the one on the left. We didn't have that problem at FS15 because the dump area for the BGA was in the ground, remember, and it was just one. So for some reason, if you're having problems, use the one on the left. It'll detect it. So yeah guys, that's pretty much it, and I'll take you down to the farm in a second here, and I could show you that it works on trailers. So we'll see in a second here. Alright guys, we're back at the main farm, and I got the animal silos here. So we're going to load this silage into this trailer and show you that this works. So we'll go down here to the bucket thing again, fill an empty shovel, start course recording. We'll drive forward. It's about right there. We got the indication that there's a fill level there. So I hit the waypoint. Now we can drop the bucket to about where we need it to be to scoop this. That should be good. And then we'll set that. We'll clear these out because this was part of the BGA. And then we'll hit OK. We'll drive forward. It's going to be a little bit difficult here, but we can do this. You can always lift that arm too. But this is what happens when you lift the arm right away. You lose all your content. But okay, now we need to set the other set waypoint here. And we need to set this as the transport position, so I'll go as high as I can. And then we'll sit OK. We'll do a reverse. Try to line this guy up with the ramp over here. Alright, that sounds good. And then we'll go forward. And I'll try not to go too far ahead to where I bump into that wood stopper there. Because I'll stop about right there. Because Courseplay, by the time it tries to stop, it goes so fast. It'll kind of jerk forward anyways. We'll get the unload position. Okay, and then we'll set the unload position. And then I can move that arm. Actually, I need to set that pause button or the waypoint. And now I need to hit reverse. Or reverse this baby. And I'll just stop it right here. And then when everything's set okay, 4-wheel drive, and then we'll drive course. It should work. So it might either come pretty far up to the trailer and bump into it. Well, that's not too bad. That's why I kind of stop a little bit before I hit those wood stoppers there, because it always jerks a little bit further than where you stop it, so just keep that in mind. So yeah, there you guys go. This is the works loading trailers. So I assume that trailer's full, it'll stop doing this. Alright, hopefully that'll help you guys out doing this BGA setting on the Courseplay. It's really advanced. It's probably the most advanced, but it's probably the last course I'll do, because most of the other stuff you guys know, so you'll be able to figure it out. If there's any other ones you guys are questionable about, I'll probably do in other videos, but yeah, this should hopefully explain everything for you. Once you figure the mechanics of it, it's actually pretty simple. So alright guys, thanks for joining me on the Courseplay lessons. Hopefully this will help you out a lot. And it's very useful, as you can see there. So alright guys, thank you, and we'll see you next time. Bye bye.